you guys hear me? Uh, uh, uh. I think it's good now. I don't think I need to have my stream playing for me. But I would like to see chat somehow, and I don't really know how to go about. I guess I'll just keep my focus. Keep looking at chat. Does it work this way? Chat's not updating. Great. What? Do we need to do this thing again? Yes, I do. Okay, hold for a moment. It's updating now. I think. No? Oh, it's not live. Hold on. There we go. Huh. Sorry. Still some troubleshooting. Yeah, it seems like that's working. Yeah, that's showing up. Wish I could change the size of the text on my phone, but well, okay. Let's switch it over. Okay. Guess I'll just be, playing for an hour or two? I don't have a camera yet, and I truly don't know where I'm going to place it on my screen, but... Oh. Okay. Yes. I played this, God, man, 2013?
The 13 days after we awoke.
Yeah.
Were the beginning of the end.
Very very nostalgic for me. Like it says in the description, I have a huge love for this game. Well, I guess, you know, it's my favorite because of nostalgia. Yeah. So, dang, yeah, I played this first time 10 years ago. Definitely don't feel old.
You serious?
Be quiet.
Best of luck.
Just gonna let this play out.
She did it! You alright? I'm not a Lassie.
I guess I'll interject and say she was one of my first video game crushes. Definitely pretty. People
They all want to fight.
don't really care for her personality. I can understand that.
Give me that.
I have some mods installed to make the video look better. I don't know if it, I mean, I think it's working. It probably looked a lot worse prior. The mods are really just for visual fidelity more than anything. Like, the cutscenes that were used for the PC port just look absolutely terrible. They were worse. They weren't encoded nearly as well as the PS3 video files for some reason. I don't know why they recompiled them. You know, whatever the word is. I don't know.
I'm in the way!
Okay, gameplay proper. Before I start, I'm going to kind of explain more of what I have done on here. After this cutscene, I guess. Or I guess it's a fight. I'll wait till the tutorial message pops up. Oh, that does not look right. Ugh. I could have sworn I had these mods installed correctly.
Hey, let's be rational now.
Oh, that's what I get for not checking before I stream. Wow. Yes, we get cool, not cool, weird pixely lightning for now. Right, I guess just we should do the view the tutorial. Okay, ATB gauge right there. Yes. So you'll see kind of just how this works. I'll allow you guys to read it. Continuously throughout battle. Watch the gauge slowly. There it goes. Oop. There we go. Now the ATB gauge has been in every, well, okay, I don't want to say every, but basically every Final Fantasy in some way, shape, or form since Final Fantasy IV. And it was basically just to kind of make things more streamlined and speedier. Final Fantasy IV, you know, your gauge would pop up and it would fill, just like it did there. But in this game, there's an auto battle function, which is going to more so explain right here, which is another point of contention people have with this game. There's not a ton of strategy until later on with some of the more harder bosses. For basically any of the mob type enemies, or whatever you want to call them, the smaller enemies, you can just take them out with auto battle. You can go and select abilities specifically, and oh right, yeah, I guess I should have known the mods weren't popping up because I have like a button prompt mod. It says press enter to select, but I'm playing with a PS5 controller right now. Yeah. Okay. Oops. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory here. Okay, cool. The game kind of just goes like this. Combat-wise, I mean, it's only really super interesting because of the visuals, but God, she looks like she has heavy eyeliner on. I wonder what that's. He does too. Kind of like that on Lightning. That's cute. If only it didn't look so shit up close. There was also a mod that I had, you know, walking around in the overworld that like uses the higher fidelity models from the cutscenes, but the maybe.
Heads up.
Ooh. Yeah, it only looks good for me. Oh, that's rough. I'll troubleshoot that later. Right now, we just get some jank. Right, I think the game didn't really want to run at 60 frames per second either, which is a mod, so I think maybe it's implementing some mods partially, I don't know. But yeah. At some point after 4 o'clock, my wife will come home. She might say hello. She'll make some noise. Yeah. See right there, I canceled my attack because I knew that she was just not going to be able to get an attack in. And I was definitely playing it closer to the line there, but I knew I was going to make it through. I've played this start thing so many times. I mean, I want to say I've nearly 100%ed this game once and played through it normally just another time. But I played the start a bunch because I just loved the cutscenes and just how this looks and all that. Yeah, that does not look good for her hair.
Aren't you supposed to protect civilians, soldier? I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
Her eyelashes are huge!
Where do you think you're going? Chocobo?
Baby! Oh, so cute!
Yeah, that's a good question. Oh well. Better follow up. I'm getting too old for this. sure?
wanted to change that.
We can get through here.
Oh,
Here.
there we go. Okay. Settings. Yeah, that feels right. Okay. So let's just go through all this. Yeah, for this game, it's just the way it deals with notifying you is a lot. Anytime you get an item, be it one that you've gotten before or not, it will show up as an exclamation point. And I do not like having all these exclamation points here. So I go through and I check every single thing just to get them away. If you guys don't like that, I would totally understand. But yeah, okay, let's kind of take a look at this. Her eyelashes are ginormous. It wasn't until I was, testing and trying to get these mods to work initially, seeing it, even though they're not working right now, that I realized she had like a opening where her belly button is, and she got like a belly piercing, or belly button piercing specifically. It's really adorable. Let's save here. And so, okay, you're right. Here, there's a shop here. I mean, I don't need any more potions. I'm fairly confident in playing this game. But, there's more shops that'll open up later on. It'll, excuse me. Yeah, that's, where you go to upgrade and buy things, more accessories, armor, whatnot. Like, it gets really in depth later on. Go. I personally like to try to time it to where I get the last hit in, because my teammates can go screw themselves. I don't know what this is, honestly. I never really took a look. We just, Oh, I thought he was behind me. Oh, I thought he teleported behind me. I heard his footsteps. Those were just mine. Anyways, what is this? He's right to question. I never really took a look. So yeah, some parts of this game have, like, Resident Evil locked cameras, but that's...
Like it or not, I'm sticking with you.
Oh, that's not most of the time. I was hoping he would give me a blitz. Damn. Oh, right, I should kind of go over that victory screen. Victory screen! Yeah. I hope I'll remember to show it after this one. Oh, right, health refills at the end of every single battle, which also, I'm sure people didn't like how easy that felt compared to prior Final Fantasy games. Which, you know, I would say I'd prefer it if it did not. You know, more stakes. Right, so every single fight, based on what type of enemies are there, I think, has a target time. If you get under it, then you get, you know, 5 stars, points per second. I don't know what the score gives you 5 stars, and I think how many stars you get. What is it? It basically makes it so that you get better rewards at the end of every fight, you know, or chance to get better rewards. You know how it is with these RPGs. Everything's a chance. Almost died. These are the treasure chests. Yeah, just waves her hand over it, does that, and it closes. Yeah, I like it. I mean, this is probably the most science fantasy Final Fantasy there is. I mean, even Final Fantasy VII is more grounded than this. I love it, personally.
Not wanting to get purged, I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell.
It's funny, you know, like, these are trained soldiers.
Yeah, well, hell's not
I don't
sounding too
really
bad.
think that
This
Saz
place ain't
here,
exactly paradise.
do with the afro, has much of a
Nothing to worry about.
fighting experience. I mean, he has guns.
I'm trying to say,
I don't remember much of his backstory, but still, like, oh right, yeah, here. See, we already had potions. See what I mean? Like, it told me, hey, you got another one. I don't need to know. You don't need to give me a little exclamation point every single time. Right. I do like, though, you know, as per Square tradition, you can press up to get to the bottom and whatnot. It's a little white glove. Right, this is the bestiary. It says enemy intel, but it's the bestiary. Like, you got all your enemies and shit. So, in this game, you know, you cannot turn these guys. You can't, like, turn the model around. But in 13.2, and I believe Lightning Returns, you can. Which I thought that was, you know, great. I was like, wow, they thought of that? That's so cool. But then I remembered in Kingdom Hearts, even years before, like, this one, 2002, and Kingdom Hearts 2 afterwards in 2006, or was it 2000? I don't know when the original Japanese releases were, but still, you could turn the enemies around, like, in those games. So I mean, I don't know why you can't, but
guess we,
I don't know.
fight again.
Blitz is the AoE physical attack. Oh yeah, let's see here. So yeah, it costs 2 ATB to use Blitz, like that. And, you know... Oh right, you can hold this button here, and just, it repeats the action you did last. If you go down to abilities. So it makes it a bit speedier. That, I would say, is absolutely more streamlined. Like, having that option in the older games would have been great. Oh, what did we get? Oh yeah, my inventory will yell at me. Yeah, okay, Wicked Fang. These things, these little enemy bits, you used to upgrade your weapons later on. I believe the other 2 games after this made it so the data log wasn't so intrusive or spammy. Right, okay. I want to take a minute to look at the surrounding area here.
No need to be pushing now.
What? I didn't know the game did that. Like, realize you were pushing the characters around. But anyways, the sense of scale this game gives is just enormous. It's insane. Like, just in this little skyboxes alone. Like, obviously, there's a ceiling here, but it's so far away. You can see just the massive buildings here. I'm just so impressed, and I was impressed back then. This is still one of the most visually impressive games to me by a long shot, even today. And that, you know, say what you will, that might be just me fanboying again, but that's how it is.
Yeah, you must be real nice from up there.
But you can jump up here too. What are you getting mad about? It's not until later on that we get, you know, some kind of magic attacks. The game does more so of like an introductory thing. Ooh, he's getting fucked up. Every single thing. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you guys don't know, potions, that is the HP. That's the health items. You know, you just use one in battle. There's no reason to use it outside of battle because, well, health refills. But in battle, potions is small amount. I don't know what kind of percentage that is, but it's a, you know, not like 50% or 20, might be 25%. I'm not sure. I know potions in this game feel like they do a ton more than they did in previous games, so then we have a Phoenix Down. It says right up there on the top of the screen, right next to the help. It says, revives one ally from knockout, is basically what that means. You know, Saz right here dies, I use a Phoenix Down on him, then he's back up. Now, if I die, battle's over. Battle's over. Just 100%. You do not get to have another character use a Phoenix Down on you. Yeah. Yeah, lightning dies is over. And I think, oh, whoops. It didn't, there we go. Let me see here. It should tell me, battle. If the battle team's leader's HP reaches 0, the game is over, regardless of whether or not other members are still standing. Always keep a close eye on your leader's HP. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, my wife texted me. Oops. Let me get the chat back up. Okay. I don't know how to check how long I've been streaming. Oh, a half hour? Oh, that's not that bad. Yeah, I just looked at OBS. Yeah. I do like how down there it'll show me how long I've been playing, not necessarily streaming, but playing the game. But that's like how long I've been playing it since I started the file, not every single play session. Yeah. Oh, I guess while we're here, we'll go over the status screens. Strength and magic, pretty self-explanatory. Strength deals in how hard you hit with physical attacks, and magic is how hard you hit with magical attacks. accessories and passive abilities with those accessories and resistances I'll go over later once we get around to them. But, you know, he is not as strong in either sense as Lightning. She's a flat 30. He's got 26, 24. Now, from what I remember, or whatever about this game, that small of a difference does not matter in the long run, especially because, like, just how the game works, you can put strength things, like, you know, bangles, armor, whatnot, on any of these people and raise their stats. I know that, you know, one character might have the most strength. You could have the most strength or whatever, but, you know, it's not, you know, for a casual playthrough, it's not nearly that important. Abilities, you know, this is the deal physical damage to a target. This one's that ranged or AoE, area of effect. Right. You can, you know, tab between the characters. He only has one attack. I do like his guns, though. His guns are pretty cool. I can't really look at their weapons outside of combat for some reason. I almost just missed this. Forgot to go get this. Oh, here we go. Okay, accessory. Right, so I'll just make sure I look at it in there. So, not status, but equipment. Go in here, equip. This one gives her more HP. Bangles give you HP. So she will be able to survive longer with, you know, 50 more HP, which I would say is pretty significant right now. Saz has less attack and magic, but more HP. Right, and here's one of those quote-unquote branching paths that make the game feel super linear. I mean, it does reward you for exploring this stair right here. Right, when I was younger playing this game, I used to hear the treasure chest sound just like while I'm walking around. I'm just like walking around and I'll think I'm hearing it. Right, here's a pretty cool shot.
Cold-blooded murder.
Yeah, we're in a war zone, guys.
Not leaving anything to chance with this purge, are they?
Oops. They just dropped some enemies off, that's all it was. You guys will get real familiar with the treasure chest noise while we're playing. I normally just skip through this, like, unless I'm looking for specific items. Yeah, so just keep going down this path. Excuse me. The game doesn't update until, like, open up until, like, way later. That's when it becomes more like a traditional Final Fantasy game. There's just a ton of area you can explore. It's a huge area. It's not like a world map large, but like this area is quite dense with things to do. You guys will see that later on.
Preemptive strike.
Oh, way later on. I like how they say preemptive strike here, like it's trying to teach you how a preemptive strike goes. But they just get caught. Okay, so we'll via this too. Whenever your HP begins to run low in combat, you can heal yourself with items to avoid being knocked out. Select the items command. Okay, so we'll go down here. Potion, I have 20 of them now. More than enough, way more than enough. I mean, this is a tutorial section, so I would assume the data that you have that, but you will never want for potions in this game, or even high potions later on. You can make money very easily. I mean, these games are Final Fantasy games are notorious for like giving you way more money than you know what to do with. But yeah, so remember, next to an item name tells you how many of that item you have left. So I mean, that's quite explanatory. So let's see. Whoops. Oh, yep. Just select it. Use it on myself for no goddamn reason. They should have stopped you after you got hit to show you that it heals you. You were not. I mean, I love this game, but because I love it, I also have criticisms. Like, I'm a real fan of this game. It could definitely do some things better. That straight up was not... wait. A potion heals your entire battle team. I forgot that. Yeah, that makes that a little easier too. There's an easy mode for this game, guys. There's an easy mode. That's so crazy. You know, if you button... Oh yeah, stagger. It'll talk about stagger later on. So we'll go over that once we get to it. Cool, got potions and Phoenix down.
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
Hey! Wait! No, don't leave me!
Let go!
No, hell no! You're my only way out of here! No,
I forgot she beat the shit out of him.
Hey, that might get us across. Right there. Right?
Looks that way.
That's a little rude, isn't it? Or sorry,
All right,
in it.
You leave this to me.
Right, okay, before we continue, that thing where she was floating, that's another thing that I wish the game would have implemented as a game mechanic. You know, they show her do that every so often. Even in the opening cutscene, she did that. But there's never any kind of, like, even just a little thing, like, just an area where you have to kind of work your way through a small little maze with this anti-grav tech that she has. You know, maybe not something totally akin to Dead Space's zero-grav travel, but just having, you know, points that you would jump to. Because everybody can jump as high as she can through, you know, those little jump points, right? Like we were kind of talking about earlier, it showed it. I wish they would have done something more with that too. No, I know. We got enemies though. I hit some more enemies at once. They're all kind of grouped together there. Yeah. I know she's gonna get. She said she was gonna get food before heading back home from work. I doubt. I mean, yeah, I doubt I'm gonna get much traction right initially playing games like this, but that's fine with me. I know nobody's watching right now, but doing the commentary thing is helping me practice.
Work in order.
This, yeah, these jump points. Everybody can go through these. They can jump just as high as she can. But she's the only one with that like weird anti-grav tech that she rarely ever uses. Shame, really. Could have some interesting little puzzles, but maybe that just wouldn't have worked in the engine, or... I mean, the game's already huge as it is. Right, so that's like a nitpick.
Not our lucky day.
Right, yeah, even down there. God, dude, that's so beautiful.
He's a soldier too, right? Can't you, like, pull some strings or something? Give me a break.
The little stance she does, she's walking. You'd be real sneaky, right?
Deportees, are we? Weapons down.
Yeah, that's so cool. I never noticed he had like kind of like a chainmail thing under his, like right under his arms.
Fight.
Time's up.
Yep, about to hit me, and then we just transition into a friggin' a battle stage. Okay. Okay, so here's the chain gauge. Or I guess I would more so call it stagger gauge. That's how I always had it in my mind. But I mean, you know, they'll tell you, it fills up. There's the yellow, and it goes down. You hit the enemy more, it will fill that gauge up. Once it fills up, the enemy is quote unquote staggered. That's what they call it. You just do more damage. You do more damage. Right, okay. So the percentage will change the more times you hit, the more damage it will take the subsequent attacks. I didn't know that it was kind of like that you do more damage the more that the chain gauge is filled. Huh. Okay. Continue following this cycle marauder. Okay, now it's staggered. So once it's full, one further blow. So not right when it gets full, you need to hit it one more time right after it gets full. Which will almost always happen. Like, you're gonna have like a party of 3. Alright, Tommy, hold on just a moment. I'll mute the mic. Okay, I'm back. She just wanted to make sure her package was in, which it's in the apartment. It's good. And I'm having her check the mail before she comes up. the stairs to the apartment for my thermal paste I ordered. I'm gonna be building a new PC. Not soon, because that takes a while to save up money for each part, because it's expensive. But anyways, let's get back to the chain gauge. So, once an enemy is staggered, they will take greater damage when attacked. Chaining attacks to stagger powerful adversaries is essential. Which, I mean, it definitely is. They 100% work this into the main gameplay loop very well. Yeah, and it begins to drain the moment it's staggered. So you'll see that once I continue out of these tutorial boxes here. See, it's draining already. But he's taken definitely more damage. And, I mean, he's gonna die, like, 100%. I forgot how much damage we were doing before, but we were just doing little chip damage prior. Okay, so there's a first stagger battle. Get a credit chip. I think those are used, you can sell them. I wish you could, like, you know, select it through this menu to see what it is, instead of having to go through your inventory system to see.
So, soldier. What's your angle?
It looks cute. Yeah.
What? Classified military info?
Not eyeshadow. The big lashes.
What's the matter? You quit, didn't you?
Far away.
Did you think I'm gonna
Does
go
not
out
look
there and
good
just tell everybody your
Pulse
secrets?
LC. My angle. I'm after the Foul C. Still happy you tagged along.
Didn't have a choice.
Hi, honey. Is it raining? Quite bad? Okay.
On behalf of the good citizens, I would like to thank our brave false pioneers and express our best wishes for a successful relocation. Your noble and selfless sacrifice ensures the continued safety and peace of our society. Were it not for this
Great.
remarkable
I mean, no one's watching right now, but I've still been practicing commentary, just talking.
would be exposed to the dangers of the world below.
I've been kind of going over things I wish the game did better.
Participating in this migration.
Like this right here is the
More like
first point
extermination.
where you transition characters.
You stay here.
Yeah.
So sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's
These
snow,
people
honey.
need heroes. Here. You keep your cool,
I know.
they will too.
Right.
Got it?
Got it.
What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
That a boy.
Thank you. Let's see. How long have I been streaming now? Almost an hour. I think I'll go hour and a half. Right. Honey, I found out that, like, you know, some of the mods I have installed are not, like, working properly just yet. So I've been just streaming like that. Lightning, her eyelashes are fucking, like, dick. Yeah. Like she's got a ton, like, just a dense fake eyelashes thing going on. I'll show you after I'm done streaming, or if, you know, I get to a point where I am playing. No, I'm not gonna get to a point where I'm playing as her again soon.
Why even bother?
Right, the people talk.
I'm just gonna die anyway.
It's over. It's all over.
We didn't do anything wrong.
I was mentioning that, like, there's a sound that the treasure spheres make, and I used to just, like, hear that walking around when I was playing the game. Yeah. Okay.
This is
To
crazy.
resistance.
Then take a nap.
Really? Can I?
Sure. And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
Oh, that's even worse.
No
There's some
dirt naps
cringe
today.
dialogue in
We're
this
all
game.
together.
You know, it's got some share of
Our
anime
enemy's
bullshit.
The Cocoon Sanctum, their dreaded SciComm, no less.
What's to dread? SciComm's nothing but a whole bunch of bluster and bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all.
Let's prove it.
Yeah.
Sanctum's gonna pay for this.
Wrapped up and ready.
Right, they have question marks next to their HP, because you don't, like, these people almost never fight with you again. Yeah. It's, where is it? Here. If they gave him AI and everything, do they get mad at you for pushing around? No, that's only a luxury given to the other actual party members.
Clear a path out of here.
This man's a puncher. Right, his AoE attack is a grenade.
No more.
There are soldiers everywhere.
Yo, boss. What's the plan?
Charge in, guns blazing.
Hey, that's not a plan.
Real heroes don't need plans.
Don't agree with that. The need for a plan depends on the situation. So yeah, it's just a bunch of punching. Like, there's just a ton of combat between story beats. Like I said, the game doesn't get crazy interesting if you're not interested in the story until, like, way later you get to a big open area. Oh, it did come in. Hey. Oh, as well as junk mail. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's put that back in there. Sorry, just give me a moment, guys. want to see what. I'm gonna look at this. Huh? Wait, I can't hear you. Crayonaut. Yeah. There's a teeny little syringe in there. Just a small little thing.
I was thinking this was the one that had Dad's gift in it because it's so big, and then I see this on the couch.
Oh yeah. I'll put that right there. Ugh. Can I even check their? Nope. Can't even check their statuses. Huh? Are you talking to me? Okay. Be sold for a premium. Yeah, I was right about the credit chip. Yeah, you just sell it. I was also telling them how just annoying these data log things are. Right. If you guys are looking to understand the story in its entirety, this is not the place to be. Because a lot of the, exposition, is that what it's called? Is just in these little data log entries. And, you know, there is pretty good world building, but, like, God, it is so much to read. Yeah, so don't come here if you're looking to understand the story. I will, I'll try to do my best, but there's a ton. There's just a lot. Yeah. So we'll just keep going through these. Right, oh, hold on. Okay, like, every one of these enemies has some information, like, here. Let me try to find one that, I don't know enough about. Guess I know everything about everything right now. But anyways, there were question marks near their vulnerabilities. For some reason, this dude has a weakness to electricity and water. I guess because he's a mechanical enemy, but there was no way we could have ever, in those first two fights, utilize that. But later on, there's going to be an item called Libra that'll just reveal all the information.
Same plan as always.
So if you're really wanting
hit him
a
again.
100% run, you need to use Libra on every single enemy you can get. If you don't already have the information by the time it's available to you.
How about this? Later.
I think Godot is the big dude, and Homo is the... Chipped Fang again.
Don't you kids go falling behind now.
Grenade! I guess grenade works better for someone who's punching as an AoE attack, because, I mean, he's not necessarily the most agile. He wouldn't be doing like a spinning kick or anything. Wicked Fang. Okay. Alright, and here's, I believe, the next, This isn't the transition thing. What? Was it? Yeah. I don't know if Hope's gonna be in this scene, actually.
You all okay?
'Cause that's his mom.
Hey, careful with those. Don't worry. No one's moving to Pulse today. We'll clear you a path out of here, so be ready to...
Let me fight with you. You can't expect us to just sit here.
Could help.
Yep. Please, let us help.
What? Oh, yeah.
Okay, then.
Let me make sure my
Volunteers
Bluetooth
front
is off.
center.
It's off.
Here, take this one. Here you go. And one for you.
Count
Go
me
for
in.
it. Here's yours. Take care now. Mom?
Oh, Hope is here.
Don't worry. Huh?
So I just
Hold it steady.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep, nice.
Can you show me again?
You got it.
That's how it works.
You sure?
Yeah. Moms are tough.
Right.
I feel like she just straight up should have gone and fought if she was wanting to protect her kid. I think that that was just an artificial way to get her to,
Somebody take it.
yeah, to die in this scene, so that Hope has some reason to hate Snow. It's like artificially. Oh, the baby! Yeah.
Or I guess, I don't know.
Push comes to shove. Keep him safe.
Yeah, she kind of backwards.
First impression of Snow? All talk.
She should have just been guarding the other refugees.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. She should be what Vanille is being right now. Holding the gun, protecting the people here.
Yeah.
Not going with them.
Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Game's not perfect. There's definitely better Final Fantasy stories out there.
Yeah.
All right, lay low and you'll be fine. We'll clear out the area. We're going home together!
Come on! Everybody up!
Right. New recruits.
These little
On me.
uniforms that everyone's wearing reminds me of Final Fantasy XII. I'm not saying it is from Final Fantasy, it just reminds me of it. Yeah. Does it not look like that to you? Let me show you what I'm talking about.
This'll
That.
be a piece of cake.
That outfit.
Yeah.
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 I thought you were talking about the robes.
No,
It's not over till it's over.
not at all. Iron Bango! Get that shit on him. Okay, moving too fast. Right, Lightning has this like gravitational control device, and they like don't implement that into the game.
Oh my god, you're right.
Like she uses it in cutscenes, and even then it's rare.
Yeah.
I was talking to chat about that. I wish that they would just utilize that more. Or if I wish they would have. It's a big game still. It's like I can understand why they maybe wouldn't have.
Stay sharp. Don't want to make their job any easier.
Sorry, boss.
let's see. How many have I been streaming? Totally spaced out there for a second.
Thanks. Bro,
Our
back
first
us up.
non-5-star battle. Dang, they raised their stagger up quick. Holy shit.
Oh yeah!
With the punch there. Right in battle, Snow's jacket changes the design to show you what kind of a weapon he's wearing. And he just doesn't have the design outside of battle. What's his wild bear? So yeah, there's a bear design on his back.
All right, let's shake things up a little.
Because it's kind of hard to show gloves. They move a little too quickly.
Mobilize beta force. Put down the resistance.
Ooh, get the fight very sweet over Behemoth. It's not the
Heroes
summon.
don't run from fights.
I love the enemy design
We
in this
fight
game.
and we survive.
It's just this is like a pseudo boss, basically, or a mini boss, if you want to call it that. Just kind of like a harder enemy. We will be able to take these things out so quick later on. Right, if you get hit before you can lay down an attack, it takes one of your commands away, but your bar is still full. For some reason. There you go, didn't even stagger him. Got 5 potions, not bad. I was mentioning how you are never locked for potions in this game. Or money. Well, some items are like needlessly expensive, but
No! We got trouble!
No kidding. Stay down.
that's overkill. Holy shit. Oh my god.
I told you, didn't I? Moms are tough.
that's brutal.
Get him home. Please.
Hold on!
Dude, she gave up way too quick. Yeah, the scene just doesn't hold the same kind of weight it used to. This scene doesn't hold the same kind of weight that it used to.
Oh, why?
Because, I mean, it feels so forced.
Oh, yeah. Aw.
No.
Come on! We have to move!
Right.
Vanille's Australian.
She's from Grand Pulse.
You shut up. Love you. I think, after this cutscene, I guess, would be a good place to end it for today. Yeah, maybe I might play like a chapter
It's an out-and-out
per
massacre.
stream until it opens up a bit more.
Those people won't even live long enough to die on Pulse.
Like all of chapter 12.
That was the idea.
No.
What?
Sanctum logic.
Look at that.
They conjured up a purge to eliminate a threat.
Like, what brand of mascara
I
do you
mean-
wear?
Why carry the danger all the way to Pulse? Why not just stamp it out here? Execution masquerading as exile. That's all the purge ever was.
Relocation to Pulse. How does the government get away with pulling crap like that? And you knew this was gonna happen?
The purge was SciComm. Private Sanctum troops, not the Guardian Corps.
SciComm, Guardian Corps. Soldiers are soldiers, aren't they? Pulse Foul C and their lessee are enemies of the state.
Eyelashes.
Tell a soldier to kill an enemy,
Yep.
and you really think it's gonna matter what uniform he's wearing?
Yep.
Might have mattered to that one. Couldn't shoot. Got himself shot instead.
How about you? Order say shoot, you pull the trigger? Fine. Forget I asked.
Wait. What?
I guess, I mean, I'll go through this fight, but I'll stop streaming after this. Because I don't know if I would play that cutscene after I build the save. You staggered. Kinda looks like a bug.
What's that? Huh?
just quit for now. We'll see that. Oh, no. No. Okay, so I'm just going to close the application here. And here, I need to do some things first. Hold on. Okay. I guess, just like the text there says, I'll see you guys later. Even though no one showed up, but good practice. Good practice. Yes. Well, I'll see you guys later.